Gentlemen, I'm Dr. Shalene Jomas, and as a urologist who's spent over 20 years helping men over 60 rediscover genuine passion with their wives, I need to share something most doctors won't tell you. If you're a husband over 60 who feels like the spark in your marriage has dimmed, if foreplay feels like going through the motions, if you worry you can't deliver like you used to, what I'm about to reveal could change everything starting tonight. Here's what I see every week. A loving husband tells me the same heartbreaking story. Doc, I still love my wife deeply, but when we're intimate, I can't last like I used to. Sometimes I finish before we've barely started. I see the disappointment in her eyes, even though she never says anything. This affects over 70% of men in your age group and destroys marriages that lasted decades. But here's what gives me hope. It doesn't have to be this way. You can bring back the fire naturally, without pills, without awkward devices, without that embarrassing prescription conversation. The simple addition to foreplay I'm teaching today has helped thousands of patients regain control, last 30 minutes or longer, and bring back genuine desire in their wife's eyes. The reality of what's happening to your body. Let me be honest about what's really happening. When you reach your 60s, your body goes through specific changes affecting bedroom performance. First, stamina and control. The pelvic floor muscles controlling ejaculation naturally weaken with age. Like any muscle group without exercise, they deteriorate. Most men don't know these muscles exist, let alone how to train them. Second, blood flow decreases naturally. The tiny blood vessels creating physical response become less efficient, making it harder to become and stay ready. Third, your nervous system becomes more sensitive against you. The nerve pathways triggering climax become more reactive, like having a hair trigger when you need steady control. This is why patients tell me they finish in minutes when they want to last much longer. The emotional impact breaks my heart. I had a patient, Robert, married 38 years to his high school sweetheart. He told me, "Doc, my wife stopped initiating intimacy 2 years ago. She says she's tired, but I know the truth. She's given up because I can't satisfy her anymore." His voice cracked. Here was a devoted husband feeling like he was failing the woman he loved most. This affects confidence everywhere. When you can't perform, it creeps into how you feel as a man, husband, and partner. You avoid intimacy, make excuses, and your wife notices. She feels rejected, and emotional distance grows. Most men suffer silently, thinking this is their new reality. I'm here to tell you, this is not inevitable. Why pills and quick fixes keep failing? I know what you've tried. The commercials, maybe prescriptions for Viagra or Cialis, online supplements promising everything. Let me explain why these consistently disappoint. Prescription medications do one thing: increase blood flow temporarily for firmness. They don't help you last longer or improve control. They don't address weakened pelvic muscles or oversensitive nerve pathways. Many patients report these pills actually worsen the premature situation. You become firm quickly, but still have no timing control. You finish even faster, spend hundreds on prescriptions, and deal with headaches and side effects. Patient Michael tried Viagra for 6 months. He told me, "The pill helped me get ready, but I still finished in 3 or 4 minutes. It was over before my wife even got warmed up. The disappointment was worse because we had high expectations." Then there are supplements: horny goatweed, maca root, ginseng. Some provide modest blood flow boosts, but don't address control and lasting power. They're temporary band-aids. The fundamental problem: these are external solutions to internal problems. Your muscles and neural pathways need retraining. No pill can do that. It's like building bicep strength by rubbing cream on your arms. The solution to lasting longer requires no medication, just understanding how your body works and giving your wife what she's been missing during foreplay. The big reveal: what you're adding to foreplay tonight. What is this simple addition that changes everything? Gentlemen, it's called rhythmic pelvic engagement combined with the pause and pressure technique. Before you think this sounds complicated, it's incredibly simple. feels natural, and your wife will love it. During foreplay, before full intimacy, you engage in specific movements and breathing patterns, accomplishing 3 things simultaneously. First, these movements deeply arouse your wife in ways regular foreplay doesn't. Second, you're actively exercising pelvic floor muscles in patterns building immediate control. Third, you're training your nervous system to recognize early climax signals, giving you ability to pause, reset, and continue as long as desired. This isn't just foreplay, it's a retraining system disguised as intimate connection. It works from night 1 while becoming more effective over weeks. Patient Thomas tried every supplement and medication. Nothing worked. He was giving up on intimacy entirely. I taught him this technique. 1 week later, he called my office ecstatic. I just gave my wife the most satisfying experience in 15 years. I lasted over 25 minutes. I felt 35 again. The science behind why this works. Your pelvic floor stretches like a hammock from pubic bone to tailbone, controlling bladder, bowel, and ejaculatory function. When these muscles weaken, from age, lack of use, or sitting too much, you lose voluntary climax control. Imagine holding water in cupped hands. Weak hand muscles mean water leaks through. Strong, trained muscles hold water indefinitely. That's exactly what happens with your pelvic floor. During rhythmic pelvic engagement, specific muscular contractions accomplish several things physiologically. First, blood flow increases dramatically to the pelvic region. Fresh, oxygenated blood floods tissues, improving firmness naturally. Better than medication because it's your body's response, not chemical override. Second, it activates your parasympathetic nervous system, rest and digest mode. Premature climax often triggers from the sympathetic fight or flight system. Performance anxiety activates this, causing quick climax. Engaging the parasympathetic system through specific breathing and movement calms your body's hair trigger. Third, rhythmic engagement releases dopamine and oxytocin, bonding and pleasure hormones, enhancing intimate connection. It's not just physical, it's neurochemical bonding. The pause and pressure component works with nervous system feedback loops. Nerve pathways communicate arousal levels to your brain. Most men over 60 have lost awareness of these signals. By the time they recognize approaching climax, it's too late. This technique retrains awareness. Most men only recognize arousal at 8 or 9 on a 10 scale. Too late. This teaches you to notice at 5 or 6, giving time to pause, apply pressure, and reset to 3 or 4. There's also neuroplasticity. Your brain creates new neural pathways through repeated experiences. Every successful use rewires your brain's response, teaching extended arousal without quick climax. Step by step. How to do this tonight, follow these precise instructions tonight. Step 1. Begin normal foreplay. Kissing, touching, connecting emotionally. Don't rush. This phase should last 5 to 7 minutes. Step 2. Begin rhythmic pelvic engagement. While touching your wife, contract pelvic floor muscles, the same muscles stopping urination midstream. Hold 3 seconds. Release 3 seconds. Repeat continuously during foreplay. Your wife won't notice this internal exercise. Step 3. Coordinate with deep breathing. Breathe in slowly through your nose during contraction. Breathe out through your mouth during release. This activates your parasympathetic system. Step 4. When arousal climbs above 5 or 6, apply pause and pressure. Pause all movement. Take a deep breath. Apply firm pressure to the perineum, between testicles and anus, for 5 to 7 seconds. This interrupts the ejaculatory reflex, lowering arousal. Step 5. Resume foreplay. Continue rhythmic contractions, breathing, and pleasuring your wife. Repeat pause and pressure whenever approaching 6 or 7 arousal. Daily practice. For better results, practice pelvic contractions 5 minutes each morning and evening, separate from intimacy. Contract 5 seconds. Release 5 seconds. Repeat for 5 minutes. Mistakes to avoid. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing steadily. Don't contract abs, thighs, or buttocks. Isolate pelvic floor muscles only. Don't skip pause and pressure when arousal climbs. Communicate with your wife. Let her know you're trying something new to last longer and please her better. Your timeline for results, night 1. You'll notice better control immediately, maybe double or triple your current time. Your wife will respond to extended foreplay with greater arousal. Week 1. Significantly stronger pelvic muscles. Instinctive recognition of arousal levels. Many patients report 15 to 20 minutes by week's end. Weeks 2 to 3. Neural pathways rewiring. Rapid strength increases. 30 minutes or longer with confidence. Pause and pressure becomes automatic. Month 1 and beyond. Transformed intimate life. Control and stamina you haven't had since your 40s. The emotional reconnection with your wife, when she knows you can satisfy her completely, when intimacy becomes something you both anticipate, deepens your entire marriage. Patient Gerald, 72, married 49 years, had essentially stopped intimacy because he couldn't last 2 minutes. After 6 weeks, he called, "Last night, after I lasted over 35 minutes, my wife said something she hasn't said in years. I'm so glad I married you." I actually cried. Bonus tips and warnings. Bonus tips: add dark chocolate daily. 70% cacao or higher contains flavonoids improving blood vessel function. Stay hydrated with 8 glasses of water daily. Practice mindful intimacy. Eliminate distractions. Give complete attention. Warnings: if you have pelvic pain, urinary issues, or recent pelvic surgery, consult your physician first. Don't overdo practice exercises. 5 minutes twice daily is sufficient. If on blood pressure medication, blood thinners, or have cardiovascular conditions, ensure medical clearance for intimate activity. Be patient. Every body responds differently. If dramatic results don't appear immediately, keep practicing. Your marriage deserves this. This isn't just about lasting longer. This is about reclaiming confidence as a man and husband. This is showing your wife she's still desired, still beautiful, still worth the effort after all these years. Your wife deserves to feel cherished and satisfied. You deserve to feel capable and confident. This simple foreplay addition restores both. Remember, engage pelvic floor muscles rhythmically with 3-second contractions and releases. Coordinate with deep breathing. Use pause and pressure when arousal climbs. Practice 5 minutes twice daily. The science is sound. The technique is proven. Thousands have transformed their intimate lives using exactly what I've taught you. Tonight, you have tools to last longer, give extended attentive foreplay, and build permanent improvement with each practice. If this helped, like this video so other men can find it. Subscribe for more natural techniques. Comment, "I'm trying this for her," to help this reach more men who need it. Your age doesn't define your capabilities. With the right knowledge, you can experience passionate, satisfying intimacy, strengthening your marriage. You've got this. Your wife will thank you. This is Dr. Shalene Jomas. Go show your wife why she married you.